Captain on bridge.
Hello! I forget it does this every time. No, quiet. Go away. No, go away. I forget it does this every time. I completely forget every time that it does this. It's an absolute pain. No, I'm not doing the adventure thing. Go. Fine. I'll click the thing. Now, shut up. Go away. There we go. No, not you as well. Regardless, hello, welcome. I don't even have my light on or anything. Jesus. One of those days, apparently. One of those days. Hang on, where's the light? There's the light. But yes, I'm here. Finally. I got in like what time are we at now? About 10 minutes ago is when I got in. So yeah, very, very warm. Hold on, I'm taking these headphones off for a second. Jeez. Right, I need the fan because we're having a heat wave here in the UK, which is fun. That's one way to put it. At the very least, it's fun. I need the fan because it's boiling. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. In fact, actually, you know what? I might even put it down here. Oh, that's nice. That way, I'm definitely not going to get the sound of the fan in the mic, which is obviously what we want. We don't want the sound of the fan in the mic. But yes, hello. We're going to be doing some Honkai Impact today. Basically, I've decided that this is going to full on be a series. I'm getting my iPad because I need this for notes. I wrote stuff down to not forget about things so I can talk about things, because there are things I want to talk about, but I need my notes, and I put all my notes I always stick on my iPad, and I actually have notes usually for most streams. I actually do keep notes, just entirely just because like if I need something to talk about, I've got stuff written down, or if there's stuff I need to talk about. Okay, that's all I wrote. Okay, that's not too bad actually. That's actually pretty good. I can work with that. So that can go down there. I've even got a nice spot for it. Why didn't I think of that before? That's a great spot for it. Jeez. And apparently we've thingied out from that, and we're not capturing the audio. Why are we not capturing the audio? Oh, because I didn't say to capture it. Right. Yeah, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Like I said, I set this all up really last minute, so yeah. And I'm going to click out of it again because I don't even have the game capture set up. Like I said, I just got in. So yeah, I don't have anything set up. So yeah, professionals. Today I am not professional today. Not today. Not quite. But yeah. Okay, so that's all set up. Okay, good. Back to that. That's all sorted. Thank God for studio mode. Okay, there we go. I'll click back into that. Now we've got music again. 5 minutes we've been streaming. Everything's going wrong. But hello, yes, we're here. I'm going to take these off again because I'm warm. Plus, I actually want to talk about them for a second. My headphones in a sec. But yes, yeah, I've been out, unfortunately, hence why everything's a bit rushed and I was a bit delayed actually starting the stream. But hey, we're here now. We're going to do good. So yeah, we're continuing on with what we were doing before with Honkai Impact, going through the main stories, trying to catch up as best as we can. Currently, we're actually going to start this stream with Chapter 5, which is pretty good. So yeah, if I sound warm and stuff, the reason I've got the fan, actually, which is down here. I don't think I've ever shown this fan before. This little fan here, you can kind of see. There we are. There's branding. You can see the brand and everything there. Lovely little thing. It was on sale. Got it from Amazon for like £15. Just plugs in USB, super portable, super light, and it's strong enough just to keep me nice and cool, which is lovely. Not sponsored, but hey, if they want to send me more fans, it'll be very useful. I'll happily take more fans. It's very nice. It's actually very, very nice. But yeah. So yes, thank you all to our recent subscribers. Unfortunately, I can't actually see the names. The last person who subscribed is obviously Skibbity. You also put little. I keep pointing to that side, like that side. No, there. Thank you for the little comment there. Thank you for Skibbity. You've also been commenting on quite a lot of our other stuff. We've seen it. We don't quite know how to react, but thank you. We are seeing it, and we do like all your comments. So thank you so much, Skibbity, for all your comments. Yeah, things I wanted to very quickly talk about. Things you might not have even noticed straight away, especially considering I don't have my headphones on right now, is I updated my headphones. Not upgraded, these aren't new, but I have refreshed them. So I've had these headphones are Shure SRH 440s. They are basically studio headphones. They're what I like quite a lot. I'm an audio engineer, so yeah, I like studio headphones. They are the thing I go for. But I've had these for a very, very long time. I've had these since somewhere between 2014 and 2015. So I've nearly had these 10 years. And as you can imagine, with owning anything for 10 years, eventually stuff breaks. So I did a few updates. So updated the ear pads. They're now the newer refresh variety. Because these headphones, after 10 years-ish, have got a refresh. So now, if you was to buy the similar ones to what I've got, you'd be looking at buying the SRH 440As. And basically, these are the replacement pads, which are the same as you'd get on those headphones. So I've basically got the new headphones, or the new pads for those quite nicely, because these ones are very nice and plush and very comfortable. Whereas my old ones, because I've still got them down here deliberately just to show off. Don't know how well you would see considering it's black, but they're cracked. They're cracked and they're a bit tough because obviously I've had them 10 years. But yeah, luckily replacement pads, super easy. You just pull off the old ones, slot the new ones back in. Really, really easy, which is very handy. But that's not the only thing that went on these, unfortunately. If I just plug the cable back in. Luckily the cable didn't go. Cable you can replace very easily as well. But no, the thing that went is actually the headband. Headband of these has been falling apart for a while. And I had a look online, and you can just buy these little woven little covers. Technically these will fit any sort of wideband headphone. But I thought this was quite nice, and it's nice and soft. It's just nice. It's better than the fake leather than these had on, which starts to peel after a while. These, however, now super nice. The only downside is they're really good at isolating. So you'll also notice that a lot of time I actually take one ear off slightly, or just enough to break the seal, so I can hear myself. Because otherwise, I can't hear myself very well, which not ideal. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, it just keeps these headphones usable for a while. Is literally the whole idea. It just keeps them usable, and it means that I've now got them for a bit longer, which is always nice. Although keep in mind, I am still planning on upgrading, because there are still upgrades. There are better models of these headphones. I'd probably upgrade to the 840A. These are the 440s. I did have the one under these for a while, but they broke very quickly. Wouldn't recommend those. I broke those in about a year. These have lasted me 10 years, and they're still going. Other than the fact that I just had to replace the pads and put a cover over the top. Other than that, they work really well, and they're still going strong. So would definitely recommend getting some of these if you're looking for some decent, good headphones. I mean, don't get me wrong, all headphones have some coloration. If you really want to like flatten them out, especially the 440s, the response curve for those is very well known, so you can flatten them out very easily. And nothing else, I've got used to them, so that's the other main thing. Right, that's the headphone talk out the way. Let's get into the game, shall we? So here we are in Honkai Impact 3rd. Remember last time I was playing this, last time I was playing this, I didn't have red on my border. So yeah, very quickly we will go through some of the things, the dorm and all that, just to collect things, everything we need. Got some coins. I already know I've got maxed out on all that. Let's do some of these. Spam through these very quickly. There we are. Can I send anyone anything? Yes, we'll send them on that. I don't have enough super Valkyries for that. Need to get levels up. No super Valkyries for that either. Fish market. Do I have someone for that? Yes, good. Swimming pool. Good. Swimming pool would be lovely right about now. I should go at some point. So we have that. And that. There we go. So we've got some passive stuff going on. Yes, yes. Very nice. Obviously, I've not played for a while, so I'm doing the returnee stuff as well. Thank you. Claim some of that. Thank you very much. We'll do a pull of the Valkyrie reinforcements. I never seem to get anything for this, but we'll see. There we are. More battlesuit shards, more other stuff. That's been converted. Don't quite have enough to get another one of those, but 8 hours until my next one. 7 free drops remaining. Anyway. Survey for returnees. I'm not doing that right now. Featured stuff, all the new stuff. As you can see, we've got quite a while. Yeah, chapter 30 is a big one that I'm recommending there. And major story chapter here is 38. So we're on chapter 5. So we've got a ways to go. We've got a ways to go. Where is it? Bonus shop, that's what I want. I've got 900 there. I've already got stuff for that, so I'm done with that. I could get a Honkai energy thing. How many do I got? I've got 4 of those. I think I'm fine, actually. We will get some of these. I'll max out that. We'll get 3 of those. Thank you very much. 300 crystals. Very good. Event stuff. Yeah, I'll claim that. I'm not going to get that done in time. But hey, I'll take up some rewards out where I can. And we'll claim all this. There we go. And more things. Very nice. Very good. Very, very good. So. Well, anything from the Armada, actually. Contributions there. Let's take what I can. Very nice. Very nice. What have you got to say for me? That is true. Servers tend to get more busy at night because everyone's off at work. So, yeah. Where is my... Oh, it's over here. I was playing some stuff last night. That'll be why. Connect my controller. Now I can actually play, because when I'm on PC, I prefer to play on the controller. New bonuses. Nothing there. Okay. Okay, let's actually get in. So. Last time we finished chapter 4. Now we're going to do, at the very least, chapters 5 and 6. We'll see how far we go after that. Remember rightly, these chapters aren't overly long. Yeah, they're very short. So yeah, 5, 6, and we'll see how far we get from this as well. With a lot of these being some very, 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 very big story things. As you can see, I have got quite far. I believe, in fact, where I actually got up to is I got up to the Spoke Apocalypse. I haven't finished that. And yeah, so to the Flawless also is not finished. But yeah. So that's how far you can tell I've got. Not very far. I'm still on part 1 of the story, technically. But yes, we're going to start off with Tundra Reunion. So, important thing to notice about this, especially with chapters 5 and 6, what we actually see in the game with this is not what actually happens. So, I mean, we'll start it up and then you'll understand what I mean. So let's actually get started with it and then you'll kind of see what I mean. It's story and all that. So here we are. Yeah. So I tried to save them. Yeah. So she freed herself, which is always good. But she fell into a coma. Not good. So yeah. Not good. Not good.
彼女を呼び起こすことはできなかった。ブローニャを助けるため、テレサは聖フレイヤ学園の地下にある中央教会堂に来ていた。
She's gone
教会
underground.
堂には天命最高のバイオ
So
テ
yeah,
クノ
she's
ロ
gone
ジ
into
ーが
there
隠
to
さ
try
れ
and
ていた。
find a solution. And what
バ
happens?
イオチップの埋め込みに関連する資料を探してちょうだい。
Well, this.
天命中央データベースより713個の関連データが見つかりました。うち712個が最高機密シーリン計画と関連するため閲覧禁止となっております。
またオットー大司教が隠したのかしら。それじゃあ閲覧できるのは
2000年2月7日シベリアバビロン実験室関連の
Okay, so yeah, that's very important. That is technically the second Honkai eruption.
あの時のデータベース関連データをエクスポートしてちょうだい。
かしこまりました、テレサ様。
あれ、スクリーンが消え始めた。私も急いで入らなきゃ。
バーチャル空間構築完了。時間
So, this entire thing's a simulation.
午後3時。場所シベリアバビロン実験室。
ここはどこ？
So, here, this is it says in Siberia. So keep in mind this entire thing is technically a simulation and not actually what happened in the past.
通信機も繋がらない。
Yeah, so she doesn't know
こんな
this.
ところだなんて。テレサの後ろをついて
Yeah.
たのに見失っちゃ
So
ったし。
there, the whole thing's a simulation.
遠くに
If you want to actually know what actually happened during this time period, according to the law and all that, the thing you want to do is actually check out the manga from chapters. See manga chapter 35. Yeah. Right now. No, I read the wrong thing there. Okay, so that's fine. My notes, I need to space them out a bit more. Yeah, see the manga. There's a whole thing about the second eruption. This is what this is. This is the second eruption. Technically, where we are in the game, how it plays, is taking place in the third eruption. So, things to know. So again, keep in mind this is entirely a simulation. So, yeah. And you see we've got a little path that's telling us where to go as well.
迷っちゃいそう。この量の雪を見るのは久しぶりだな。パパが失踪するまでは。
So here you also get a bit of backstory on Kiana as well.
小さな村に住んでたっけ。雪が積もると一緒に雪合戦したな。そういえば。
So yeah, that's the
投げた雪玉が
yeah.
2メートルくらいの岩に当たって岩が砕けたことがあったな。
Weird thing to just realize now.
あの時私が避けれなかったらすっごい危ないじゃん。それから4年前のある日。
So yeah, we're getting quite a lot of backstory about Kiana right now.
私はパパを探しにヨーロッパからアジアに行ったけど全く手がかりがなくて。
That's a good like quarter of the world to search there.
どこでバ
So
カや
that's
って
a
るの
lot.
かな。ちょっと会いたいかも。
So yeah, this is where you get this is where the story really starts to get going with this.
本気で私に勝てると思ってるの
？Obviously, the other characters technically aren't here, but video game, so.
いっぱい歩いたのにまだ塔につかないの？迷子かな。この空間に。
So yeah, now you understand that for a while Kiana was on her own.
ないよね。一人ぼっちで。
Which obviously
パパ
very
が
fun.
失踪した日みたいに私に返事してくれる人も待っていてくれる人もいなくて終わりの見えない雪道でたった一人。
Here's the thing that they don't tell you about this game. This game is incredibly like got a lot of very sad backstories. A lot of sad backstories.
今はみんながいる。みんなが待っていてくれてる。メイ先輩、姫子、テレサにブローニャ。絶対みんなのところに帰るわ。疲れちゃった。温泉に入りたいわ。あれ、通信機の信号が戻った。 目標の阻止に失敗。交戦中に負傷したから少しの間動けないの。目標はバビロン実験室の方に向かったわ。残りのバルキリー部隊は直ちに目標地点に向かってちょうだい。
So, the thing to know about here, this is Teresa in this time period.
この声はテレサみたい。この近くにいるみたいね。急がなくちゃ。
So, this isn't modern Teresa. This is
安心します。
Teresa in this.
艦長、次の目標は何ですか？艦長、次の目標は何ですか？
Clearly that line got triggered twice for some reason. So yeah, this is where you see the whole thing of like, yeah, this is all a simulation, because it's like, oh, residual data. Well, it's a simulation, that's why.
ここは譲れないわ。
Also, yeah, I'm using the original battle suits just to kind of see how far I can get, because they're practically all at max level. So I'm curious, like, how good they are. I know people say, like, oh, you shouldn't bother getting certain ones up, but I don't know. After a while, it's like, I want to anyway. I want to see, like, how good they are. I know they're probably not going to be as good as some of the other ones, but yeah, regardless, I want to see. Besides, after a while, I won't be able to use my own battle suits anyway. I remember the first time I did this, I actually snuck through the entire area because they were tough. Whereas now, I'm just mopping the floor with them. There we go.
くそ、油断したわ。第二律者がすでにあそこまで強くなってるとは。体の再生を急がなくちゃ。大司教があの人を派遣する前に第二律者を倒さないと。テレサ、なんで来ましたの？あなたは？
So that's what explains
ちょっと会わ
why.
ないだけで忘れるなんて。あんたの目、キアナだよ。キアナかすらの？クソ第二律者め、幻影で私を惑わそうだなんてバカにしているのかしら。私の
Yeah, this is an imprint of old her. So yeah. Now we fight Teresa. All of our stats make her a bit easier. As you can see, a very easy fight. I'm overleveled, what can I say?
もしかしてそうだよ。誰に教わったの？パパに決まってるじゃん。パパ？ジークフリートかすら。
And now we get names. We get names.
どういうことなの？自分のことをキアナって言ってるけど、でもキアナはまだ1歳。
Evolution of the past. This isn't modern Teresa. This is, yeah.
1歳？あ、この空間に入った時、システムに2000年2月7日って表示されてたけど。
Weird to think that in the time, technically in this is set like that would be a 14-year difference. Now it's a 23-year difference. Nearly 24. Jeez.
わかったわ。あなたはジークフリートの野郎の私生児ってことね。
I finally find out that's what they had to go with.
はあ？クソ野郎。私生活が乱れまくっているのは知っていたけど、まさかこんなに大きい私生児までいるなんて。だから私の姪だって。誰が私生児？かわいそう。受け入れられない気持ちはわかるわ。全部あのスケベ野郎のせいだわ。
Look, again, this is just a simulation. No bearing. Doesn't change the past. This isn't time travel. The simulation.
もういいや。テレサの IQ じゃ説明しても理解できないだろうし、今はとりあえず話を合わせてここから。
Sometimes the easiest way. Sometimes the easiest way.
そうそう。全部あのクソパパのせいなの。あい つ4年前に私とママを捨てたの。それからママもかわいそうに。安心なさい、私がいるわ。でもまずはこの危ないところから離れましょう。任務が終わったら。
Again, simulation, none of that actually happens.
温泉に入りたいわ。
Go to the next stage.
任せて。司令部、こちらテレスアポカリプス。第二律者の現状を報告してちょうだい。
テ
Okay.
レサ様、ご無事で何よりです。第二律者はテレサ様との交戦後、レーダー上から消えました。
So the second Teresa in this is also a very important character. Very, very important.
塔にある崩壊エネルギーを使って完全覚醒するために、第二律者は必ずバビロン実験室に向かうと思うわ。ダルキリー部隊に塔周辺を巡回し、第二律者の崩壊エネルギー反応を見つけ次第、司令部に報告するように伝えて。それと、
ジークフリート様は先ほど臨時指令所に到着し、
分かったわ。私も今から急いで合流する。
And there we go. Now we have the objective of what we're doing now. And there's Teresa.
先輩のお弁当が食べたいな。
Yeah, this is roughly in the game where they started really making bigger levels.
絶対メイ先輩に近づけさせないんだから。
So again, I don't have to fight them if I don't want to, but I'm going to because I can. As you can see, that's all Teresa did compared to me. I can do way more damage now. Oh, the joys of being overpowered. It's great. But no, it was interesting. The thing that actually first drew me to this game was the fact of how console-like it was to play. Go away, you're all dead. You're all dead, you're done. Actually, not technically they are zombies, so they are already dead. Oh, I left one somehow. Wait, how did I leave combat? That's not meant to happen. That's not meant to happen at all. Here comes the boss. Usually it's the boss anyway. Oh no, it's the mechs. Okay. Oh, so I'm literally being told just don't take hits. Okay. Oh, attack this instead. Okay. You can deal with that. No, not me. Go away. Oh, I can't attack them now. Good, good, good. In that case, I will. Yeah, just break them. Easiest way sometimes. Again, I remember that being tough. Not so much anymore. There we go. Nice and easy.
テレサ、塔ってあの遠く。塔はただの略称よ。あれはバビロン実験室といって、天命がシベリアに
Yeah, massive research base.
研究センターなの。あそこには
I mean, it probably does technically include those, but also, here's the thing. So, a lot of the stuff with the Shisco, as you'll see with this, is very grey area. Sure, there's good stuff, there's also very bad stuff in there as well. But you don't know that yet, so... Jeez.
ハイペリオン？何それ？聞いたことがないはん。うわー、言ってはいけないことを
Yeah, she thinks she's in the past, she's in a simulation. It's
とにか
fine.
く第二律者は覚醒したけど、崩壊エネルギー
So yeah, Keanu was never here. This is a simulation, not the past. This is not how things played out. Again, if you want to actually know how things properly played out, there is an official manga. Now, I don't actually know what other chapters are technically canon. I always kind of assumed that some of them must have happened before. Like before these main events that you see in the game. So then maybe they're canon? I don't know. It varies, it depends, I don't know. That's still, you know what? But the next time I end up streaming this, I will find out. I'll find out what is and isn't canon.
ムーンライトスローンで倒れた時だ。あの時夢の中で謎のやつが言っていたような。
So yeah, that's the story we're effectively playing through an altered version of these events. Entirely by the fact of like Kiana being there in this simulation.
どうしたの？急にちょっと聞きたいんだけど、セシリアは？セシリア・シャニアテもこの戦いに
So
参加
that's
してるの？
Kiana's mum.
セシリア？それはセシリアが私の最もそうだったの。セシリアなら来てないわよ。セシリアは1年ちょっと前に女の子を産んでね。それから休養して、でももし私とジークフリートの野郎が第二律者を倒せなかったら、オットー大主教は強制的にセシリアにそうだね。しっかり守ってね。
There we go. I don't need to check. As you can see, we're slowly getting to that tower. The Babylon Labs. And yeah, obviously Red and May was never here. So and there's two of them, yay. Pretty good damage against her though. Very slow. It's very slow. Yeah, that's how one of the ways you can also tell this is a simulation. She's not here. And that's probably surprised though in the story. It's like, yeah, nothing like that. It's just a computer glitch, basically. You say computer glitches happen all the time. Very fun. And now we're back. There we go.
お願いがあるんだけど、ジークフリートに会ったら私のことはまだ黙っててくれる？ほら、今は大事な時だし、私のことで時間を無駄にしたくないの。それにママじゃなくて、分かったわ。さすがは私のメイね。
Well, yeah, anyway. Next stage. Let's go. I'm out of drink.
Yo, Teresa. やっと来たか。
Secret.
第二律者と会ったって聞いて心配してたんだぜ。
あんたの心配なんかいらないよ、ドスケベ。
はいはい。お、こっちの綺麗なお嬢ちゃんは誰かな？今度機会があったら一杯おごらせてほしいね。
Bit weird, technically hitting on his own daughter, you know. It's actually not even a bit weird, it's very
悪
weird.
い知らせと
But he doesn't
も
know
っと
that.
悪い知
So.
らせがある。悪い知らせは
Yeah,
バルキリー
it's
部
one of
隊が
those
第
sort
二
of
律者を
things.
探しに向かったが何も発見がないこと。
So yeah, obviously, like I was saying,
それ以上に悪いのが戦況に進展がない
I
の
was saying the original story,
がセシリア
none
の
of
出
this
撃を
technically
命じたこと
happens.
だ。
But
そんな、今のセシリアの隊長で
well,
は
in the actual history, also in the story it happens, it's happening right now.
あと
But in
30
the
分でセ
history
シリアがシベリアに到着
of
する。
the world,
その
this
前に
doesn't happen.
第二律者を探し出し
You know.
殺さねえとな。 神様はまだ俺たちを見捨てちゃいないようだぜ。
報告します。O23 エリアと O17 エリアから同時に第二律者の痕跡を発見したとの情報あり。
私たちをバラバラにする気かしら。
仕方がねえ。
Yep.
俺は
I'm getting messages. No, I'm not. People are trying to send me stuff. Go
第二
away.
律者を見つけたら手加減はするな。
キアナはここに残ってちょうだい。ここは安全なはずよ。
キアナ。
そう、ごめんね。あんたの娘と同じ名前、キアナだよ。私も一緒に行く。一緒に戦うわ。でも私の実力ならさっき戦いの中で見たでしょ。
俺はいいと思うぜ。お嬢ちゃんの目を見ればわかる。お嬢ちゃんはいい戦士だ。テレサ、連れて行ってやれよ。
わかったわ。そうだ、それと
So just slap
これ
him.
は弟子よ。第二律者を倒したらたっぷり懲らしめてやるわ。待ってなさい。クソバじゃなかった。ジークフリートかすらな。
Well, yeah.
早く第二律者を倒さないと。じゃないと。
Great introduction. Slap the guy. Anyway, yeah, so taking to Russia. No, it's not one of those kind of games. There's no octopus coming up. It's not one of those kinds of games.
何言ってるの？
Unfortunately, this is actually a very sad game. It's that no one... Oh, no, I've not played all the way to the end of it. I've not caught up yet, but it's not a... It's very sad, very dark game. But actually, there's one chapter that's going to be not coming up now, this stream, but in the future. Where probably... When it gets people... I need another drink. My throat's dry. No, there's definitely going to be a chapter coming up that's very, very dark. I'll be surprised if YouTube doesn't put a warning on after the stream's finished with it, because it is very, very dark.
あの野郎は適当にやってるように見えるけど、内心ものすごく焦っているわ。
Just they don't have it in English. Just, yeah.
セシリアは最愛の妻だからね。
Because here's the thing, a lot of these characters with their other games, they've given them English voices, but this one's never been updated. Like, come on, let's make it so much easier.
どうして？それはね、あの野郎が第二律者を見つけ次第、天下制裁を使うことを
Okay,
決
so
め
that
た
technically
から。
happened in the original one.
天
But
下
yeah.
制裁？
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce half of these things. Again, if they had English voiceovers, it'd be
天下
fine.
制裁を使えば、すべてが火の海に飲み込まれる。たとえ使用者であっても、無事では済まないわ。だから私の
That'd definitely be interesting. Although, to be honest, I guess if they was trying... Oh, great, fighting already.
でもいい？ボイドエクスプロージョン。
No, I have actually been trying to get Alex to play this a bit. He does have it downloaded. I don't know if he's played it or not. Although, I feel like at this point it would be more interesting to see him play... Well, some of their other games from MiHoYo. They do quite a lot of games.
どこへ行くのよ。迷っちゃいそう。つまんない。
Again, the problem is I'm overpowered, so all of this is a cakewalk for me. I can easily battle things I'm not supposed to. Like, you're meant to use a different character for these. We're back at this. We're meant to use different characters for different enemies, but I'm so overpowered in this because I've played this loads that, yeah. Yeah, he prefers Pokemon, but then you see the Smash and Pass stuff, and it's like, I feel like that's worse. Considering, I feel like, I mean, here's the thing, he's still working on the video where he goes through all the data, but I feel like he smashed, like, every other thing. And it's like... At least I had taste. Plus, I remember some of them, there was like 2 episodes in a row where I decided, no, I'm not going for anything. And he was actually like, come on, you got to smash something. It's like, no. But yeah. Okay, what are we fighting now? Oh, a drone, right. I don't have anyone with range. Oh, wait, no, I kind of do. No, that's not what was meant to happen. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing, that's why. Fine, we'll use you. Do things, come on. Nope, and you're dead as well. Wonderful! Why would I say I'm overpowered? Not going quite so well now. No, don't shoot me, go away. You're gonna die. I kind of have range, but it's only at the end of the... Maybe I should start switching to other characters, because a lot of these characters are very close range. There we go. But basically, the best way I can describe this game is it's hack and slash. It's the best way you can describe it.
最短で15分です。
ジークフリートに知らせて。第二律者を足止めして、絶対に塔に近づけるな。
So, because I don't think it actually gets touched up in this, the whole reason the person were trying to find this Hiroshia, I think that's how you say it. I've never said it out loud. I believe Hiroshia, something like that. Either way, the reason why she's actually evil is this because in that tower she was tortured. That's literally the backstory. She was tortured. I believe it's technically something like since she was like 13, and she gets into like 3 full years or something like of torture. So naturally, you're gonna kind of be a little bit annoyed. But then she gets given like these godlike powers, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a full rampage, and it's like, you know, fair. Yeah, it's a pretty good reason. So, and it caused this, what they call the second eruption of Honkai. And to be honest, I haven't even got to the point of the story where I fully know what Honkai is. So, I vaguely know. Here's the thing. Eventually, in this story, it gets massively sort of... You know how theoretical physics and quantum physics are really, really difficult to understand? Well, they decide for this entire game, yeah, that's the explanation for most of the stuff. And they kind of use that. So unless you really know quantum mechanics and the whole and multiverse theory and stuff like that, I mean, yeah, let me put it this way. I'm gonna have to, when it comes to when we get to that point in the stream, I'm going to have to do quite a bit of homework. And then suddenly, the notes I have on my iPad for explaining half of this stuff is going to be really handy. It's like, yeah, they went in the deep end with quantum mechanics for this. Yeah, if I can get on, whatever. There we go. Let me get them back to the action. Come on, let's go. The problem is I've played all this, so this part of the story I know. So I'm a little impatient. You die. Again, these are meant to be tough. Dead already. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're also meant to be tough because you can freeze me. The main stuff about you is that if I freeze you in the air, I can't hit you. I mean, let me put it in perspective. Roughly at this point in the game, you'd probably be about level 10. I'm level 80. That's how overpowered I am. But the thing is, eventually they realized that they weren't releasing chapters fast enough and people were already getting quite high in levels. So, yeah. It very much got to the point of like, okay, so how do we balance this? Well, let's make it so you have to use certain characters and they're locked at a level with certain abilities. So it's like, okay, now the game actually is tough. Downside is you're not really upgrading characters anymore with that, but then that's when they did a lot of overhauling of a lot of the stuff in this. But yeah, pretty much every story in this is just sad. For example, they're saying about this fiery greatsword thing, the whole idea with that is that it's well, yeah, it's a weapon that produces flames so hot that it just consumes everything, including the wielder, which is Yeah, fun.
どうしたの？なんでもない。急にちょっと
So, that's also a very... That's the thing that'll come in. The fact that she has headaches and stuff like that is...
でも、炎の体験を解放すると、崩壊エネルギーが溢れ出すの。
Yeah, so strong it destroys itself. Yeah. Yeah, so it's confirmed. Confirmed? Consumed many lives for fun. But obviously, it's saying this like, we can't let him die. This is the simulation of the past, so we already know he doesn't. But it's like the other thing is like you have to they're kind of to get you on that thing. They're kind of expecting you to forget that it's a simulation of the past, which is what it is. But yeah. But no, yeah, the good thing about re-going over this is you really get to see how the game changed.
Teresa, まだかよ。やっぱ足が短い
There he is. Now you see, the thing is, you can tell that he's not going to kill anyone because he still has a shirt. Stupid thing from anime. It's always the thing, isn't it? Like certain like fighting shows is like, they lose if the shirt gets torn. Oh, they're getting serious now. If they lose the shirt entirely, someone's going to die. So. This is the, as you're hearing now, is the second Russia. Actually, he's going to use it. He's going to use it. Oh, he didn't say it. I was going to hang on. How do you say it? He didn't say it. Or he did, and I didn't know. That's the problem. This game's another language. A language I don't speak. I wonder. Oh, who do I have to fight now? Yeah, you're doing a real great job of distracting the enemy there. I'm fighting it. Okay, it's down. Good. Apply a debuff. Should be able to do a bit more damage. And it's flown away. Great. You. Stay in place. I've got nothing with you. Okay, great. Okay, shoot you it is then. Well, it worked. Next level. And there she is. Yeah, okay. So technically that actually still happens in the, again, comparing back to the manga literature of this. So again, you can actually find online for free. It's official, completely free to read. Read. I mean, it's mainly illustrations, so I guess you're doing both. But either way, yes, completely free. You can find it online very easily. So yeah, every weapon in this apparently can kill you by using it to kill others. Very fun, very fun. It's like a shotgun where the recoil just tears your arm off. Which, I feel like if they did that, no one would ever want to use them, really. Oh, really?
さ、ずっとセシリアさん。セシリアは最強のバルキリーだけれど、娘を産んでから。そうだ、あの夢の中の声が、ママが第二次崩壊戦争で戦死するって言ってた。いや、ママをここで死なせはしないわ。
Sorry. There's a reason she's not in the rest of the story. And she's like, oh, so that's what she sounds like. Yeah, death flags. they're planting them everywhere, and I clicked the wrong button. You die, mech. You know what, maybe I will start using some of my other characters after this level. I've got stronger characters. You stop that. Go away. On the ground. I'm really not doing too good at this. There we go. The problem is that I've not played Dark Souls in a while, and I used to play this like Dark Souls. That's why I have the dodge button mapped to B. And I was pretty good at it. I mean, I was able to not take damage. And another one. We go. Again, not the character I'm meant to be using, but I can, so. You full on said, Mom, you can't go back from that. It's like the whole thing of like when you, like the whole thing of like at school, and there's that whole thing of like, oh yeah, the horrible feeling when you accidentally call the teacher Mom. You can't go back from it. You've done it now. It's like you can't just say it and then be like, wait, no. Your reverse cards don't work in real life, unfortunately. Now we go to the tower. So yeah, other thing to know about this, everything that's happening in this simulation, it's very biased, and a lot of stuff that happens in this isn't true to what happens. Like, I believe, even quite a lot of this, it's obviously very, what is it? I believe the character design you see for the second Hiroshima is wrong. It's deliberately wrong. And we know it's deliberately wrong because as this chapter came out, I believe that's also when the manga chapter came out at the exact same time, to be like, hang on, there's a discrepancy here. And it's like, yeah, it's to show that it's to lay the internal seeds of like, okay, this global, how was it, defender company-ish. Yeah, would it be defender company? Defense company, that's it. The global defense company, Shiskel, is maybe not to be trusted because there's a lot of things here. It's like, okay, they've altered history. The thing they're saying didn't actually happen. Is what you're meant to see. And eventually that becomes more and more apparent as time goes on, and you eventually learn, oh, why are they like this? And you learn some... Like I said, they go really hard, and they play fast and loose with the science in this. And they still go on across the entire science aspect. It's one of those things of like, if you understand what they're saying with a lot of stuff in this, you're like, okay, that's technically possible, but it's like, that's very, yeah. Yeah, anyway. I'm starting to maybe think, yeah. No, well, it is kind of, but you know, at least, I'd argue this is at least better. The story in this, unlike Big Bang Theory, this story has depth, and it goes very, as I was saying, goes very, very dark, very, very dark. I forgot this is how the audio goes in this.
そうだ、私もセシリア様にお願いしたいことがある。テレサからセシリア様の体の状況が悪い。そうね。
At this point, we can read. We can. It's there. You can read. It's just to get through this. That's not good.
80%? だからあの二人は心配しすぎなのよ。大丈夫大丈夫。あなたのママはここで少し。
And yeah, basically, computer version has figured out who she is. Damaged, it's gone. There's another one, right? And now it's. Yep, you're gone. Again, I said whatever. After this, I believe the chapter ends. Okay, what are we on? No, progress. What are we on? What chapter are we on? Okay, so there's one more after this. Next chapter, I'll switch characters to stronger characters. You know, I'm liking being overpowered, so I want to be more. So yeah. Next stage is the last one. No, come on. I clicked it. Come on, there we go.
もうすぐバビロン実験室に到着するわ。テレサ、気をつけて。くそ、しつこいわね。第二律者のための時間稼ぎかしら。
I've forgotten what I'm fighting here. Oh, that. Right. Okay, yeah. So this is meant to be... Well, not meant to be. Is the big boss of this end of this chapter. Reoccurs a few times, though. Son of Darkness. Kind of a Metallica song. Modern Metallica song. If Darkness had a son. Apparently this is him. This is Son of Darkness. This is who that song's about. Who knew? Who knew Metallica were weebs? I'm joking, of course, but it's an interesting thought. This technically did come out before the album came out, so who knows? Maybe old Hetfield's a fan of the anime, as well as Cars and all the other stuff. Also, Heart of Dankness, but you know, close enough. You know, the dark and the dank, they're very close. They're very similar. Again, this is nothing. I'm overpowered. Here's the thing. Where it says down, that means I'm using the wrong character to fight this. But look how much damage I've taken by comparison. This is... Again, I'm going to switch characters because I could be doing this even faster. And you know, we're trying to get through the characters. We're trying to... I mean, yeah, who knows? Oh, go away, the electricity thing. That was the annoying thing in this fight. Go away, go, just die already. Thing is, if come on, focus on the hand. If I focus on the hand, if I break the hand... Yep, there we are, see, broken. And dead. And then there's the other one. Son of Dawn! Yay, come on. See, this is what made the fight tough, the fact that you fought the other one as well. But I'm one hand on the controller. Yeah, let's see. So this is the person I'm meant to be using. But as you can see, I can put through them a little bit faster. can't remember if it's this fight or later on they combine and I have to fight them again. Or if I just... Or do I just... Am I done now? Go away. Stop stunning me. I can't remember. And that's broken. And... dead. Okay. And they combined. And they're going to die. Okay, so yeah, it's a triple. So three phase fight. It's Dance Through the Boreal Valley. Which, fun thing about actually then, I know I'm playing an anime game. But technically FromSoft are Japanese, so I guess it fits. So Dance Through the Boreal Valley, if you can count musically in a waltz to the backing music, the fight becomes way easier. Basically, if you know music theory about different time signatures for music, the fight becomes way easier. Which is a weird thing to think of. Okay, so that's damage. More damage. Good. Now let's break the other one. Broke the armor on both of its arms. Basically, I broke both its arms. And because I've got that ready, let's go. And again, as you can see, using the wrong person, just as much damage. Oh, I didn't manage to do it. It died 3 times. And it's dead. How you think? Yeah. And there she is.
ごめんなさいね。あなたの獲物を横取りしちゃって。
相変わらず強いわね。さすがは天命最強のバルキリー。
I was going to cutscene, I'll leave it. I'll leave it playing.
褒めすぎよ、テレサちゃん。照れるわ。そうそう。あなたの隣にいる美少女がキアナね。
Dick that's in front. There we go.
セシリア。ママ。
There we go. So yeah. Yeah, I already did all the challenges. I did the challenges ages ago. There we go. And I can give them things. Yay. Yeah, that's that entire chapter done. How long have I been streaming? How long did that chapter take? An hour. Jeez. So yeah, some of these chapters are a bit longer. Again, they were really starting to flesh out the story now. So honestly, we probably will only get Babylon's Prisoner done, which is actually pretty good. Because then that means for next stream, we'll try... next time I'll just do a longer stream and I'll do all this. And I'll do all of them. But yeah, we will do End of Destiny. We'll get this finished. Babylon's Prisoner. We'll get that finished. But for now, let's very quickly go away. Storage stages, yeah, I've done that. So I can get more things here. No, I'm not buying things. Go away. Yeah, these are all characters I've got. Basically, they're very high level. Who else do I want to get up to a higher level? Probably you're up. I could probably actually get you up higher as well. Yeah, we'll have one of those. Can I get you up to 80? I can! Let's get you up to 80 because there's no point going... There's nothing above 80, so 80's the top for this. There we go, level 80! Yeah. Skills. What skills do you have that I can... Yep, let's go. So that's now maxed out. This is the kind of characters I'm playing with. I've maxed them out. That's maxed. That's maxed. That's maxed. Okay, so... Other than the fact that I need to get her up in terms of... ranking, rating, whatever it is, yeah, maxed. Yeah, let's get you up as well. It's actually pretty close. Ish, I don't think we'll actually do it though. Oh, we will. Lovely. Just so then you're actually at max rank. You're a fair bit behind, actually.
今は休んでる場合じゃない。
Surprising. Give you all of that. All of 3. Give the lot, because why not? Close enough. There we go. What on earth just happened there? Actually, I've got a lot of characters. But yeah, I do have some preset teams that we'll use for the next chapter, because yeah, there's a lot of people. All of them are up. I think, yeah, lowest is 36, which is still higher than a lot of the others. But yeah, let's go on with the next chapter, shall we? No, I'm not doing any of that. So yeah, just to put in perspective, we're now going to do chapter 6. We still have all these other chapters to do. With the main story ending. It's actually about there, yeah. Or to the Flawless? Is it to the Flawless or is it there? I can't remember exactly where it goes up to, but either way. Actually, no, I wrote it down. Oh yeah, so it goes up to chapter 35. So there's quite a few to go through. But yeah, let's continue on. We're at chapter 6. As you can see, 6 things in here. Last one's a boss. Done, as always. So let's, yeah, at least one mech. We'll be doing that easy. So yeah, this is where they started doing the trials. So that character must be in the battle. And yeah, 35. That's what they expect you to be at this point. But it says, oh, yeah, let's add in some other people. So what's some other people I can add? Who? Actually, you know what? If I go to... I can't select proper other can I? Or can I? No, can't really. So I can't see good combinations. Or ideal combinations that must be added in. But... you're always good. And I won't add in you, but I will add... who's also a really good... no, actually, no, you're a really good spot. Let's go for you. Characters that you'll get introduced to later. But nonetheless, just to show the disparity. So the game at this point thinks you're going to be... okay, so we're going to have a recap again.
私はこっそりとその後をつけて一緒にデータで作った第二次崩壊の戦場にやってきたの。
sorry, yeah.
この空間で私は第二次崩壊時のテレサとクソパパの AI に会って、それから小さい時に亡くなったママにも会ったの。私はみんなと一緒に戦って第二律者を追ってシベリアのバビロン
So yeah, the fact that she has a little memory of her mum is also an important thing.
テレサちゃん、キアナ。準備はいい？絶対に油断しちゃダメよ。
はい。やっとママと一緒に戦える。いいところ見せなきゃ。
実に面白い。
And there's the overseer of Shiskel. Shiskel, yes. The overseer of Shiskel. He's...
彼女を見逃さないように。
はい、大司教様。お任せください。承知。
Yeah, overseer Shiskel is a interesting person, shall we say.
ここは大司教様がご自身で管理をされている。
Because it kind of is a prison.
私も実験の詳細は知らないけれど。
It's effectively a prison/lab where the second Thresher was tortured in experiments. Very painful experiments to try and figure things out. How? I didn't go into anything. Stupid. So yeah, as you can see, even here, I'm stupidly strong. So, by comparison, less damage I do with that. However, I use another character. And, yep, you can have that. And dead. And that's with the wrong type of person again. This is the right type of person. Again, overpowered because I can do this. But basically with this, I can't get hit. I just keep doing damage, but I never get hit. And I can go... Okay, now you're going to take the lot. And I'm going to hit you with a giant sword. How about that? You know. So that's the level difference shown, basically. Also, it's very dark in my room right now. It's odd.
見て、エレベーターだよ。ダメだわ。
この近くにキーがある。
あれ？
テレサちゃん言って。
でも安心してよテレサ。わかった。
キアナ、キーを探しな。
I'm gonna look for a key. Okay, yeah. So here's one of the things you'll notice that's very, very different. Can't go up the stairs. Straight up won't let you go up the stairs. So this is it, how you're supposed to do it. It's a very long time. Or I can just do that and just did in one go. Power creep!
ここにはキーみたいなもの。あ、ここに何？医者は今日から日記を書けと言った。医者？今日の治療も辛かった。でも医者はストップはダメだって。治療がストップした子はみんな医者に連れて行かれて戻ってこない。怖い。連れて行かれたくない。もうこの小さくて黒いあれ続きが破られてる。この日記の持ち主は子供。ママ会いたいよ。でも泣くのは我慢する。心の中で唱えれば全ての願いを叶えてくれる。
Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's not.
ママに合わせてくれる魔法の呪文。
No, this is a fake diary.
私なんで読めたの？意味もわからないのに。
キアナ、何か。
セシリア様。
日記？見せて。
じゃあこの子は一体。頭が。お腹空いた。
So yeah, there's a lot of
頭が痛い。何かが。
yeah.
私の頭の中で。
目を覚ました、キアナ。
あれ？セシリア様。
I can't remember. I can't remember who it is. Who this is based from.
日記を見て急に倒れたのよ。大丈夫？
I guess we'll find out when we play through again.
大丈夫だよ。ちょっと頭痛がしただけだから。この日記を読んで昔のことを思い出しちゃったの。
I can't remember.
昔のこと？
私も小さい時にママと別れたの。だからこの子の気持ちがわかるの。心が空っぽで誰にも頼れなくて。
かわいそうな子。恥ずかしがらなくていいのよ。私の腕の中に少しお休み。
ありがとう。違う。セシリア様。
少し良くなった。
そうだ。日記も持っていこう。でも日記に書かれた呪文、さっき読んでた時。
To remember rightly, I go upstairs this way. I guess yeah, that was the big thing in this version. You actually go upstairs. They didn't have that tech before. Again, this is a. Keep in mind, this is at this point, this game is primarily a mobile game. So how they could actually do it so you go upstairs and have it work on mobiles was pretty big. There we are.
この部屋は他と違うみたい。看守室かな。
And then we found the key.
体がどんどん痛くなっていく。医者は 検査をすると言って私をテレビがいっぱいある部屋に連れて行ったママとの楽しい記憶がこんなになっちゃってかわいそうに。でも私はママと一緒にテレビを見たこともない。ダメダメ、何してるのよ、もう時間がないんだよ。でももっとママと何も起こらないよ。頭にきた。
There we go. Hey, we just distracted.
どこへ行くのよ。
I forget which way you have to do things in this.
あれ、ママはまだ戻ってきてないの？ちょうどいいや。今のうちにエレベーターを起動させたら。何ぼーっとしてるの？コンピューターにカードを差し込めば。
ビジターデータを検知。3級権限認証開始。
やった。これでエレベーターを動かせる。
And
エラー
denied.
警報。コア権限なし。認証完了できません。
I'm not gonna skip
違
now.
法侵入を検知。権限凍結。システムロック。カウントダウン開始。10、9、8。
Well, that's no good.
どうしてよ。ダメ。復旧して。ここで終わっちゃダメ。
コア権限検知。認証完了。起動システム読み込み中。
これはゲーム？ぼーっとしてるの？艦長。
キアナ、ここで何をしているの？
セシリア様、コンピューターに。
どうしたの？見せて。これはね、光のバルキリー、カレンの恋人オットー、ペットのホムの3人が世界各地を
Yeah,
冒
the
険
fact
して
that things to keep in mind is obviously Overseer Otto is literally in a game,
が結ばれるゲームよ。
yeah.
カレンファンタジーシリーズの3作目で全2作の優れた点はそのままにさらにパワーアップしてるの。グラフィックもすごくよくなって
It's like, yeah, it's a,
ジョブが23種類もあるのよ。さらにオンラインランキング機能もついているの。私の一番好きなゲームよ。なるほど、このクエストをクリアしな。驚いた。このゲームは大司教様が開発したゲ
yeah,
ーム。
it's literally a developer
リリ
into
ー
that
スはしてい
game.
ないの。
天命の大司教は
大司教様の好みが多分に入っているけど、これはバルキリーの集中力と反射神経を鍛える訓練用プログラムなの。ついでに言うと、私はランキング1位なの。大司教様がずっと1位だったけれど、
大司教の心は本当に狭い。
まあまあ
Kind of is. Kind of is a mean
プレイして
guy.
みて。
There we are, stage complete. I will just be back in a second. Just gonna pause. I'll be back in a second. Okay, and we're back. And I'll see we're playing this. Basically, we went out playing the bullet hell. Apparently ended it too quickly. Either way. Another level. Done. That easy.
エレベーターが起動したわ。
私
And more fighting. It's a fighting game, would you expect? Oh, that was fast. I switched to the level 80 character and it just ends.
キアナ、ちょっと待っててね。
わかったママと行こう。備えあれば憂いなしというやつだね。日記の呪文がこんなに効くとはね。次は何をお願いしよっかな。でも日記の子はどうなったんだろう。1999年11月2日、崩壊エネルギー体制 B 級の実験体みたいが実験中に死亡。崩壊エネルギーの残留を防ぐため死者の焼却を提言。また51号実験体が観察の結果、51号を他の実験室に移し、さらに実験を進めることに決めた。すでにその家族に偽の死亡通知を送った。
So yeah, now you're starting to see the whole thing of like, yeah, Shizuko isn't exactly good.
これはバビロン実験室は治療名目に人体実験を行っていたの？まさか第二律者の目的を。
セシリア、第二律者はまだ片付かないのか？
おっと、大司教さん。
律者との戦闘中であることを忘れていたんじゃないだろうな。第二律者は実験室の方。
それは分かっています。
これ以上時間を無駄にするな、セシリア。僕、君すらあの律者を倒せないというのなら、そうなってほしくないのなら。
分かりました。
え？ミサイルで
大丈夫よ、キアナ。私たちが急げば問題ないわ。私に考えがあるの。キアナ、さっきのエレベーターに乗って地下にある。
分かった。
And away we go.
どうして天命はここにミサイルを撃ち込むの？待って、確か前に夢の中の声も言ってた。第二律者との戦いでママが失敗することを恐れた天命がそんな。
I don't think. Maybe it did. I can't remember. Again, I need to reread a lot of this stuff. I think. You can tell this wasn't designed with this character in mind. There we go. Enjoy.
なんで見つからないの？クソ！今日医者に地下のセーフハウスに連れてかれた。今日からここがはちゃんと治療を受けないと。ママにもう何の関係もないじゃん。それにここは出発する備えあれば憂いなしというやつだね。
Now run back to here.
なんでエレベーターが
騙してごめんねキアナ。
セシリア様。
キアナ、あなたはセーフハウスにいて実験室がミサイルによって。
いや私も一緒に
私を信じてないの？
ダメ、ここから出してママ。通信を切られた。ここで待ってるわけ。何もないから観念を怠ってはダメだよ。
Okay, so apparently just that easy.
雑魚だけなの？楽勝や。激流。
Oh, that'd be set up, right. There we go. That easy. Basically get that count at the 1 to 10 and they insta die. So, yeah. That easy. For this one, I think I'd rather keep it. There's gonna be more. There's always more.
この時代の敵は
Like you! Like so. Way easier. Oh, but then there's you. Alright. Again, with this, I can't get hit, so... And boom! Oh, do I go down or do I go round? I guess I go round. Yeah, it's round. Okay. And these are Honkai. We haven't actually seen them yet in the chapters. So. In these two chapters. But yeah, these are the Honkai. These are what the game's technically based around. So now I've got to do this and I can move. There we go. Yes, second Russia is called Silin.
新しいのが来た。今日は白髪をよく見るわね。このクソ、ママから離れろ。ママ？もしかしてこの死体のこと？何言ってんの？そんな、ママ。かわいそうに。でも安心して、ママに会いに行かせてあげる。いや。こんな結末嫌。あれここは来たことがあるような。
And back we go. Keep going. So that's the end of that part. Now we move on. Let's go. Again, I'm going to add people because it makes it easy. Where? There we go. We'll use you again because that made it really easy. There we go.
ここはセーフハウス。違う。ほっとしてる場合じゃない。急がないとママが第二律者に殺されちゃう。
Now we're finding other ways.
あいあいさ。日記の子、セーフハウスに抜け穴を掘ったのね。ここは実験室の入り口ってことは、あの子は
And yeah, not going to use you. Going to use these ones instead. I'm just gonna go straight for this. Just good damage. And that. Like so.
どこへ行くのよ。迷っちゃいそう。任せて心をさや
And the giant sword. Here we go.
出発。激流。そろそろ本気を出すよ。
Onward we go.
走りもこの時代の手で。対価の意味を覚えればいい。
Go down to about half. Like so. And that. And that as well. And dead.
行こう。
And one through there. And down.
しまった。さらに強くなっている。
やるじゃない。あなた、以前のやつらと違うわね。ほら、思いっきり楽しませてよ。
セシリア様から離れろ。このクソ大二律者。こいつ。ママ、今よ。
見てなさい。
逃げていったわ。でもキアナ、どうしてあなたがここに？
There we go. Hey, we saved. Ish. Oh, I quite like knowing this, all this stuff.
任せて。セシリア様、一緒に戦わ。
キアナ、ここは危険。
嫌よ。私だけ安全なところにいて、セシリア様を危険にさらすのはパパが言ってた。
キアナ、あなたのパパは私の知っている人と似ている。あなたの言う通り、あなたの助けがなかったら。
Yes, yes. As you can tell, she's throwing it together. But again, keep in mind, simulation. Actually home.
でも、もう一つ。
何？
キアナ、私はまだ24歳よ。ママじゃなくてお姉さんよ。わかった？
Where am I going? Oh, yeah, here. Yeah, that guy was. I'm just going to click the same button again and again and again.
ここに閉じ込められた子供たちはみんなこうなってしまったのかしら。医者は
Basically, yeah.
彼女たちの崩壊エネルギー
セシリア様、見て。この空の試験管に051シーリン。
That's where you learn. That's where you learn.
そう、第二律者も
Yep, there you go.
こ
Like
の
I
被
said.
害者だったのね。キアナ、
どうしたの？
私ね、夢があるの。この世界には生まれながらに崩壊エネルギー耐性を持っている子供が多くいるわ。その子たちのための学園を作り、この塔で起こった悲劇を繰り返してはならないわ。
セシリア様。
よかった。まずは学園の場所。
So yeah, you can see where that's going with that.
負けるものか。
You're just gonna die. Really? You missed? Whatever. I'll just do it this way. Nice and easy. Don't miss this time. Good. There we go.
ここにある。ついてきなさい。第二律者を見つけたよ。
さっきの攻撃を受けてかなり弱っているようね。
はい。
Here we go. Ending the chapter. Well, not quite yet. Is it still another one? Another chapter? No, not chapter. Another mission after this.
ヤッホー。ロックト&ローデル。
Get the gauge up. Let's go. I'll be dead already. Come on.
楽勝。
2円の小雑魚だけなの？楽勝楽勝。
There we go. And down. Next one. Here's the big one.
利権を培う。 検診の道を歩みなさい。
Here we go. Gotta love overpowered characters. It's so fun. And delete. Just delete the health bar. Great. So fast. Jesus. And we're at the top.
そうでしょ。安らかに眠れ、第二律者。いいえ、シーリーさん。
やったよ。第二律者を倒したよ。
And that's from the thumbnail. See?
本当に
I
子供
included
みたいね。
it.
セシリア様、このままいさせて、もう少しだけでいいから。
好きなだけどうぞ。お疲れ様、キアナ。
キアナ、どうしてここに？テレサ？遅かったね。第二律者なら私とセシリア様で一緒に倒したよ。何を言っているの、キアナ？ここには誰もいないわよ。またまたバカなこと言わないでよ。私の隣にセシリア様がいるじゃん。ママ？このデータ空間にどうやって潜り込んだの？早く一緒に帰るわよ。ここにあるのは離して。
我々の任務が邪魔されないために一時的に退いていただきましょう。学園長キアナさん、セシリアならここにはいません。
この声は。
Yep. Remember, all the simulation.
ここはどこ？ママはどこにいるの？
最初からこのデータ空間には仮想環境も AI もいません。最初からバビロン実験室とセシリアは存在しないのです。
何言ってるのよ。
Basically, she forgot that.
ママはずっと私のそばにいたよ。私たち一緒に第二律者を倒したよ。私ママを守ったよ。ママを返してよ。
すべてはあなたの幻想に過ぎません。このデータ空間に入った時からあなたはずっとそこに立っていました。律者の悪巧みであなたを自分の夢の中に溺れさせたのです。 あなたが見聞きし体験した全ては偽物なのです。
Yep.
あなたが探し求め全力で守ったセシリアもシーリンがあなたの切なる願いで作り出した幻影に過ぎません。
違う、ありえない。そんなの本当のことじゃない。ママはここにいるはずだよ。絶対にママを見つけるんだから。そうだ、あの魔法の呪文がある。リヒリベリヒ、リヒリベリヒ。
It's also German, that. Just in there. And yeah, as you can tell, not good.
そうだよ、呪文を唱えれば全ての願いが叶う。
強烈な崩壊エネルギー反応を感知。
いいえ、今回はあなたの思い通りに世界は変わりませんよ。キアナさん、夢から目覚める時が来ました。
友達を作る。それが人生にある2つ
There we
の
go.
楽しみ。
Now, final fight. Oh, different. Anyway, yeah, we'll go you because you're very strong. And where's it? Yep.
偶然の出会い。
I've got, it's working. Oh, I just remembered I've doubled up. Never mind. It's fine. So what's interesting is that looking back, technically speaking, Furuha is actually in the right here. Again, if you use the character you're meant to, a tough fight. Use a few other characters though, suddenly not so bad. As you can tell. And you know what? Giant sword. There we go. What was I gonna say?
深さんが目標を捉えました。テレサさんも制圧しました。ご指示を。
テレサは僕の可愛い孫娘だ。見逃してあげよう。僕はその子に興味があるんだ。早く本部に連れてきてくれ、デュランダル。
了解。
愛ちゃん、少佐に直ちに出撃の準備をするように伝えて。目的地は天命本部よ。それとブローニャをハイベリアに移して。
This is where the big thing. How do I even begin explaining this? So the next chapters are probably the one where the game really started getting pushed a lot more. There we go. So yeah. Yep. All that. Very nice. Yes, that is those two chapters. Actually surprised it took us as long as it did to get through them. Because it's only 2 chapters. But yes, next we'll be starting chapters 7 to 9. And these are some interesting chapters. As you can see, Will of Herrscher. Yeah, these are very big, important chapters. Hopefully I can do them all in one single stream. I think that'll be the ideal way to try and do it. Get them all, do this entire... In fact, I might even try and do that in the future. Do it so we can do through these entire things from 7 to 9, single stream. I think is the best way of doing it. And we'll try and break them up like that as we go. So we'll see. Some of them are definitely longer than others, but we'll see if we can do it like that. Because, yeah, the next stuff that comes out of this is very big, very important. This is when the... Because here's the thing, a lot of the... how do you describe it? A lot of the main marketing that became very ingrained with the game sort of came out at this time when these chapters were being released. And as I was saying about the manga here, as you can see, there's stuff there. I've watched things about the story before. And so there, if we go to Dreams of Destiny, if I click manga, as you can see, there's things to know about those chapters right there. So yeah, it's all there to help you. Although there's more there than there should be. What if I click that? Yeah, so second eruption, that's the history and story there, where it tells you everything about what actually happens. If I click that, I wonder what actually happens. Oh, it comes up on the other screen. Hang on. I will just sort that very quickly so you can see. No, the second display. Thank you very much. Like that. That. There we go. Now you can see. Yes, I'm using Chrome. Go, be quiet. So yeah, here's where you see all the stuff. Here's the manga. Here's everything. Here's everything that actually happened during that time. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, now you've seen that. Yeah, there is a manga and everything. So now, yeah, there you go. But yeah, so that's how you can learn a little bit more. We've got links to it in the game, which is really handy, so you can get a lot of the back's extra knowledge and everything. Not every chapter comes with them. I'm saying that currently every chapter is coming. Okay, so this one doesn't. This one, they're only up so far. This one does. That one doesn't. That one does. That one doesn't. Neither does that one. What about the latest? That one doesn't either. Okay, so now you get an idea. So just so we can end things nicely. Okay, I've got a few missions. Claim a few more things. Ooh, not anymore. That's a shame. Event stuff. Sure. Claim. Sure. I don't have anything else there. Armada. Anything that? No, that's contributions. Don't care. Anything in the dorm. Some stuff there. Valkyries. I got some upgrades there. Take that. I'll take that. Take that. And I'll take that. Thank you. Yeah, got a few more things there. Let's go to the shop. Can I buy anything very quickly? I can buy the home supply. Yes. Love one of those. Always good. Yeah. So we've got that now. So let's end it right. No, that's the shop again. That's the wrong thing. Actually, no, that's the thing I do quite do. Let's buy some of those. And yeah, that's what I'll do for that. We'll go to supply. We'll actually do some polls. Let's get some stuff. So, what is the outfit supply? What's now outfits going on? We'll do the first poll. You never get on the first one, but we'll do it. End it right. Do some polls. Get some stuff. Event supply. Do I have? Oh, I have something for this. Oh, that's nice. That's young Bronya and her actual biological mum. Again, because that Cornelia is not actually her mum. It's adopted. Adoption. But yeah. Ooh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. What do you get with this? It's weapons. Get that. You know what? Sure. Let's go for that one. Didn't get it. I thought as much. That's fine. Expansion supply, that's what's going on right now. Focus supply, event supply. Ooh, so you can get her now. Again, rather. Good to know. But we're going to do the dorm because I've got 2 tickets of that. So, let's go. See what we get. Ooh, getting a character. I've already got you, but that's fine because it means you get converted and now that character can get leveled up. Let's go again. Got some fragments. Not bad. Not bad. Trying to think. There's a good chance I'll get some... Yeah, I'll go with this. Try and get someone new. Yeah. We'll do this. Go again. Yeah, I can only do this one. Can't do another one. I can do a dorm one, actually. There we go. And one more for the dorm. See if we get anything. And another character I've already got. And now we check. Has anyone gone up in level? Yes. Okay, good to know. Randall.
今日の任務は何でしょうか。
Randall's very strong. Randall is very strong.
努力は必ず実ります。
So, double S rank 1. I've got to get to rank 3 and then I can do triple S. So that's good. Anyone else? Did thingy go up as well? No. Okay, so that is literally everyone. I don't know what you're saying if you don't have the subtitles. Either way, okay, so that is about it for the stream. A bit of a shorter one, I know, but it is what it is. So yeah, a bit of a shorter one, honestly, and that's thing it. Go in. There we go. Yeah, a bit of a shorter one, but yeah, it's just how the timings worked out, unfortunately. The chapter was... Those two chapters took a little bit longer than I was expecting them to take, but yeah, next time we end up doing this, which it'll be in, say, about month and a bit, somewhere within about 2 months, we'll continue up with the story again on this, and we'll keep going. But for now, this is where things are going to end. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please be sure to subscribe. It really does help us out. We do have a few goals that we'd like to hit by the end of the year. I know it's nowhere near the end of the year, but I'm saying it now so then to try and incentivize people. We're not saying what the goals are. You'll find out at the end of the year, maybe, if we've hit them or not. But for the time being, we're not really saying. Now, that being said, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Be ready for Friday. We're going to have a new video out. It's going to be very fun. And of course, be sure to get ready because it's going to be Alex's stream next week. Technically, I already know what he's going to be doing. I'm not telling you. It's going to be a very fun stream, shall we say. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.